Okay, here we are on the inside of Copeac.com. Now you can see right here at the top there's the account manager, a phone number, an email, AOL Instant Messenger ID. So they're keen for you to get hold of them, so make sure that you do, because they will help you. They're there to speak to you, they're there to do whatever they can to help you succeed online. Now you can see you've got all the different options up here. Here's some of the hot ones. Hot obviously means that they're converting well, so you can have a look through. You can see there's all different ones here. Okay, so lots there. You can also look at new, exclusive and leaders. Now there's also, just for you, an emergency contact number, so in case you're caught short and you have to speak to them, then you can call them on that out of hours. Okay, so you can see there's some big names advertising here. You know, Playboy, Robert Allen, he's a household name, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of different things there. Down this side, you can see what's new campaigns this week. You can look at all the categories. You can look at your statistics, your payment history, and here there's the new offers, redirected offers there. You can make suggestions to them here. They have a reward program, so if you make $25,000 worth of sales for them, they'll give you a $50 gift card, which to me seems very, very generous. And but you know, it's a bit peculiar, but they do you a bit of a deal like that, which is kind of nice. So the main places you're going to be interested in, just so you know, are here where it's the categories listings. You're going to want to have a look at these and go through them. You're also going to be interested in your statistics. Okay, so you can see your daily cumulative and deployed stats. Deployed are something we'll talk about in a minute. I'll show you that in a moment. So let's click on category listings. Okay, now Copeac doesn't seem to have as many different types of banners and everything as some of the other networks. Some of the other networks I've seen have literally every conceivable shape and size of banner. Copeac advertisers, possibly because they're much bigger, don't seem to provide as much. There are still quite a selection, but quite often you may just find there's emails and that's it. So you've got to sort of go through and look at them. But you can see here, these are sorted by category. I can look at particular categories if I want a particular type of site. So let's go for diet, health and beauty. If I click on that, I just want to look at diet, health and beauty offers because I'm setting up a website on diet, health and beauty, and I want to find some offers for it. So here we are. You can see here all the different campaigns. There's the ID, that's internal to them. This is the campaign name. This is how much you get. And then this is the start and the end date. So you can see some of these are fairly long term. You know, they're going on for quite a few years, so they're not short term offers. So you don't need to worry about them expiring anytime in the immediate future. In fact, there's none there that are expiring. But you can see there's some really good payouts. Most of them are per sales. There's a couple per late. I mean, there's one here that pays you $38 a lead. So let's click on this, see if this is going to be of interest to our readers. Okay, so you can see how much it pays out when it expires. Now the campaign's limited to the United States. If someone clicks on it and they're not from the United States, then they're just going to see something that says this isn't authorized in your area or your region, and it redirect them. Okay, now this is a suppression file, so basically this is something to run through your autoresponder before you send any emails out. So most people, if you're going to put something on your website, you don't need to worry about this, but pay attention to this text here. Don't try and use anything in there to market to, because you'll get into some serious trouble if you do. Okay, that what's in this file will be seeded with a few email addresses related to the company, and if they will be unique to this offer. And if you try and send emails to that, then what's going to happen is they're going to know where it's come from, and they'll track you down and close down your account, which you don't want. Now, here you are. These are the banners. You can search by description, but you can see that mainly it's emails. So, see, there's an email there, HTML email. that basically sells the product. There's another more HTML emails, and here we have a couple of banners. So you can see there's sort of a banner there. Now what you need to do is, it's worth your while deploying the creative. What this means is basically you're going to use this ad. I don't quite know why they decided to use sort of this term. I'm sure it's some sort of advertising term, and it's there to make them sound like, yeah, they're a big company. But anyway, you want to deploy the creative, so you put in a something in there, so related to your website. So let's just put test for now. Okay, and then when you click on deploy creative, it'll come up with another screen, and what you can do is they have these sub IDs here which you can use for tracking. So what I tend to do is I mean I'm only going to use one, but I'd put my website address in there, or a short link to my website, maybe just the first few letters of it or something, so I can uniquely identify it. And the reason you do this is because it's going to allow you to track your results. So if you're putting offers on lots and lots of different websites, then obviously you're going to need to know which websites are working. So by putting in this sub ID, you can actually track your website statistics and see which ones are giving you results. So, and basically that's all you do. You go through, you find the adverts you like, you click on deploy creative, then you pick up this code, you put the code on your website, there you've got an advert on it. So you can see for this one, there's that size, there's that size, there's a little diddy one. We've gone to the next page, there's a couple more. So there's a big long one. There's a sort of a large rectangle, smaller rectangle, and a banner, and then there's a generic text ad as well. So you can see that they provided you a few there. I mean, there's enough certainly for you to find some space on your website, but be aware that not all of them provide this much. I've gone through quite a few advertisers here, and there are a reasonable amount that will literally only give you some emails, and if you're not emailing a list, then they're not going to work for you. So let's have a quick look under statistics. I just want to show you a few bits here. So these are all the campaigns that I've put on the website, so I can show you this. So you can actually look on particular ones to see, is this one working? How well is this working? Is it getting me traffic? So you can analyze specific ones or all of them. Now you can either look at yesterday's, the month to date, or the year to date, or you can pick specific date ranges. You can look at cumulative or daily stats. So cumulative is the total for that period. Daily will break that down into how much on each day. You can display it or download it, and then obviously there's different options here as well, including get sub ID stats, which basically will help you track what's doing what on what website. So let's look at display stats here. Let's have a look how it's looking. So you can see here some of the banners that are appearing on different sites, and you can see that there's been a total of 258 impressions, and this is how many impressions each one's got. You can see so far there haven't been any clicks or leads, so these aren't doing very well for me at the particular moment, but they may do soon. But what I can also see is here I can download the CSV, so I can take these stats and download them to my computer so I can analyze them or hand them off to someone else to analyze them. So there's quite a bit of information in there for you, and that's really the main pieces of information you need for this website. That's all you need. I mean, there's a lot more here, but just go through it and pick up the information as you go through. It's not difficult to use. It's very, very simple, and they're there to help. Or if you have run into any problems, just get hold of your account manager at the top here. They'll help you out, they'll answer your questions. You can phone them up or email them, and they're very, very friendly. But that's really all you need to know. As I said, remember, find an advert you like, then deploy the creative, enter a name for it, and then put sort of sub IDs in here relating to your testing and tracking. Take the code on the net once you've deployed it. Take the code. That code then goes on your website. then you are ready to go, and people can click on the advert and off you go. You can hopefully make money from it and make sales if you're promoting it properly. But that's Copeac.com. It's a really good site with some good offers. As you've seen when we looked at the campaigns, there's some really big companies in there, so you can definitely find things that are going to sell to your niche markets.